How's everybody doing out there on the internet? This is your friend Big Frank at Eclectic Collecting. And surprise, surprise, we're doing a long format video right now because I got about 9 cards from PSA. Bottom 6 right there are the most recent ones that I sent out to be graded. And the top 3, well, those ones right there, those are just ones I picked up recently. And here in the shadow of some of my other graded cards, we're going to take a look at some of these new additions right here. And we're going to start off right here with the Card-Ass card. And as you can see, this is a 1997 card, an Eevee card. These were some of the original OG Pokemon cards released in Japan, and you can tell they're original looking because Eevee looks nothing like he does right now. And you know, some of these older cards are a lot more interesting, and Eevee is one of my favorite Pokemon. And I really liked the way this one looked right here. And you saw before the grade right there, it's probably because of that little shift to the right there. But as far as condition goes, I don't see anything else right here that looks like it would lower the grade a little bit. Possibly something to do with the age. Maybe a surface flaw right there that I can't see, because it's kind of hard to see in those prisms right there. But it's a really nice addition. And what do we have next? We've got the Mega Absol EX card, and this one graded a 10. I just picked this one up today, and I really like this card right here. It looks absolutely gorgeous, a perfect 10 right there from PSA. Wonder if it would grade higher if we regraded it. But this card is one of my favorites right there. I've taken to calling this the Batsil card right there because seeing it right there just reminds me of the Batman scene right there. Pretty cool card. And the next one is going to be the Galarian Gallery Keldeo card from 2023. This is a gorgeous card. And I actually have a matching pristine 10 in Japanese to match this PSA 10. This card I think is really underrated because the colors are so gorgeous. I mean, just look at how good that looks right there. The colors are so beautiful in this card. I think this is probably one of the most underrated cards of the past few years. I'm surprised it doesn't get much more like hype and mystique. But here we go. This is what we came to see. These are the cards I sent off to PSA, and we're starting off with the Umbreon GX card. This is one of the few rainbow cards that I have in my collection. I just don't like the rainbow cards, but this one just looked so good. And I noticed something when I first got it. I'm thinking it may be a little something right there, but this is going to be a miscut card, but not out of the standard deviation. You can see it a lot better on the top border right there. You'll see a little bit thicker right there, and it slowly gets thinner on the side. This one was slightly rotated, and because of that rotation, it got a 9 right there. I was fully anticipating this one right there to get a 9. I wasn't expecting a 10. This one is a card that I pulled, and I really hoped it did grade a 10. It is the Mega Lucario Gold card. This has been a beautiful card. I'm not big on the gold cards, though. I think only the couple recent ones that we've had are the ones I'm interested in, but this one graded a perfect 10 from PSA, making it almost $1,000 card. To be perfectly honest, this is the card I wanted out of the Mega sets right there, the Mega Gardevoir card. I have no idea why I enjoy this card so much, but I know for a fact it's not going to get a 10. As you can see, it is shifted a little bit right there, and to be perfectly honest, no way it was going to get a 10, but got a nice high grade right there. But also I see some surface indentation right there. That's why I got that low grade. It was off center and a slight indentation. And here it is, what you came to see. Not yet, everybody, because we're going to look at this Umbreon V card right here. Now, this card was an impulse buy from one of my dealers right there, and I loved it so much that I didn't even notice this huge off center right there on the top. It is really shifted south. There is no way this is going to grade a 10, and look at how bad it is. You also see some problems with the corners right there, and that explains why it got that grade right there. Still a beautiful card though, and it is from Evolving Skies as well. Beautiful card, love it, love it. And it looks like there was a little something on the corner right there, but this is perhaps one of the quickest finds that I snapped up right away, and I'm not even going to bother hiding the grade right there. It is an 8 right there, and it is miscut. This Charizard VMAX, you can see along the bottom right there, and you can see along the top. It is miscut. It was shifted so far that the next card was in there, and you can see it even more right here. Now, I should have graded this with CGC because their error card slabs look so much better, but you also see what's giving it that 8. Yeah, the corners right there not looking the best, but still picked it up for 40 bucks. Not bad right there. Or did I pay 20? I don't remember, but I know it was really good. And this is the one we've been waiting for. This one, I was praying it would get a 10, and I don't like it when there's debris on there, but I knew that this Lovebirds card would not get a 10. You see what I'm moving right there? That is actually an issue on the card right there. A little bit of missing ink, and you can see at the top it is off center. This was never going to grade a 10, but I don't care. I wanted a Lovebirds card. I wanted it graded, and there it is right there. A little bit lower than I would have liked, but you know what? I got a Lovebirds card. It only cost me $1,400 to get it, and now it's worth $2,400 in this graded condition. And this is a nice little addition to my collection. We've got a lot of beautiful cards to add on to here. But it does beg the question, what is going to be going off to grading next? I think I'm going to go and show you guys the next ones that are coming up. So let's go get them. Alright, I don't remember exactly how many this was. It's probably about 10 cards right there. But these are the cards I have slated to send off for grading next. And we're going to start off with a Shadowless base set first edition Vulpix card. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got one of the original Vaporeon playing cards right there. Picked that one up recently, as well as this Umbreon Chinese exclusive and the Sylveon exclusive. Then of course we've got the Sabrina. This is the censored card. The art was completely changed because it looked like she was flipping us off. And we've got a first edition Shadowless Ponyta that will be going. And we've got Misty's Tears as well. This was also censored for the English release. Now this Glaceon, I think it is Majestic Dawn. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a first edition card. I love the art here, and I'm going to be sending it off. And of course, our first edition Team Rocket Dark Charizard. It is heavily damaged. I anticipate a 1 or a 2 on this one. It's also needing a surface clean, but at least with this, I don't have to worry about being tempted to open up my Team Rocket pack. So that's a good one right there. We also have the first edition Dark Flareon. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and my favorite, Butterfree Jungle first edition, but that has the D error on it. That is a nice little bit right there. Those are the cards that are going to be slated to be sent off to PSA next. So make sure you click that subscribe to see what we get for them. And remember, you're not collecting eclectic, you're not collecting at all.